Pete. About game time. Campaign time.
Let's go in there!
Hi. Hey, I love you. Hey, you love me. Brian Velez, good job.
Come on, MP.
Baby.
Brian Velez, good luck. Brian Velez, good bless family.
That's what I want to see.
Brian Velez, good morning.
Oh! You can't fly with me.
Come on! Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Way to grab it! What? Who got ball? Oh, man! Oh, come on!
Miss you, brother.
Shut up!
You can't play with me. You ready?
Brian mute. Hey.
Give me that! Where's the foul, bro?
Hello waving hand Triton.
We're here. We're here.
Yo, son, look! Hey! I see him. I see him. Hey! Come on. Ah, you saw that? He hit me. Shot, shot, shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, call that.
Yo, keep shooting that. Y'all ready to lose?
Let's go!
Your confidence is gone now.
Hey, need some help?
About game time, bring the pain time.
get ready to light it up tonight.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. And tonight we'll see the Houston Rockets as they go up against the Miami Heat. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here in the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Miami. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out.
And when you look at Miami, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. In the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Mr. Perfect out there with Alec Burks. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Rockets, at the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green.
Here we go.
Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. And it's Whitmore in at the 3, the small forward. Hey, Shams, the Heat seem to always be in that area of making a big move, thinking about a big move. Certainly seeing what could be out there. What's your sense? Right now?
The Heat always feel like they are close to competing and really trying to get to the cusp of winning a championship. The question is, can they find another star player to bring to this group? Are they willing to move the assets? And do they have the complementary pieces to go get that star player? But the Heat, we've seen it over the last 4 or 5 years. They're a team that has one thing in mind, and that's winning a championship.
And they can be scary when they get to the playoffs.
Playing the regular season is one thing for this Heat group. They know when the lights are shining the brightest, they can turn it up another.
Connects again from distance.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations. That is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. Miami shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jaylen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, yeah, they're all fun to watch. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that. Pass to Thompson. Tries the spin move. Love grabs the board. The Heat leading by 4. Here's Hackett. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Minnesota.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
And Şengün with the basket on the assist from Green.
Oh, sometimes you got to flex on him. That's what Şengün just did.
Here's Bryant. The kick out to Rozier. And again, Miami with the triple.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing here by 8. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game. Houston making some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. He hits the second from the line. The Heat leading by 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jaquez outside. Pass to Rozier. Here's Mr. Perfect. 6 on the shot clock. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Green drives in. Brooks for 3. And no good. Stolen by VanVleet. And so it's the Miami Heat bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Jimmy Butler. Rozier's out there with Mr. Perfect. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the 5. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try if you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two. Let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against Atlanta had a huge game. He scored 46 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Brooks. And then for Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And Alec Burks subbed in for Rozier. The Heat leading by 6. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in. Rockets trail by 4. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Van Vliet wide open. The three-pointer off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th? game. Launches a three. And Adams kicks to Van Vliet. Hits the three-point bomb. Van Vliet's got a pair of triples in the second now for Houston.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Good on the three-point shot.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Adams with the screen on Burks. There's Green with the three. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Good, another from 3.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. So for the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Adams, and Amen Thompson subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Green, back to Thompson. And here is Şengün. Bryant defending. Nice D from Bryant.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has... And so it's the Miami Heat, 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in-game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Rockets. That'll do it for our show.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mr. Perfect.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And again for three.
This is amazing. That moves him into fourth place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. From past the arc. Drills it from outside. Van Vliet's got 13.
A terrific response. Van Vliet not allowing the opposition to get the upper hand in that exchange.
Launches it. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Eason gets a wide open look. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
The Heat leading by 13. Butler on the way. Guarded by Green. Tries it from the top of the key. And Butler gets it to go. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rockets trail by 12. Outside, Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
For three, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the Heat. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Burks in the corner. And again, Miami with the triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Burks against Green. Pass to Şengün. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Whitmore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I heard Kurt Rambis coaching during the break. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. On the floor for Miami, they've got Adebayo. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Butler. Then it's Mr. Perfect, and it's Rozier in a two-guard. Adams sets the pick for Green. And he connects with the jumper.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
From deep. He can't get that one to fall. Rockets trail by 12. Thompson left side. Smith against Butler. Pass to Adams. Jaquez with the rebound. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect. And it's off from three-point range. And for Houston, their shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Heat leading by 10. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Mr. Perfect. Miami no good on that time either. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his first foul. Timeout called. Rockets. So for the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Amen Thompson. The Heat also changing it up. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Burks in for Rozier. Here's Green. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The Heat leading by 10. Here's Mr. Perfect. Connects again from distance.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA. Now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing.
A guy who shows up for his team night after night. VanVleet, this man gets it done.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed. Good, another from three.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for third most threes in a season. Shot from the inbound. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his third assist on the night. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. Second chance shot. The shot by Adebayo. No good. Rockets trail by 12.
Hello, waving hand Triton.
Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
The nice handle move there by Green.
There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect. Fires the three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. From 8. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. VanVleet's got 6 points in the quarter.
All those sharp handles of VanVleet getting showcased right now.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect. And again, Miami with the triple.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Miami.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mr. Perfect.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Shot clock at 6. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just complete.
Can't believe MP has drained that many threes this year.